Now I ask you, can a lift go up without you training it at all? I'm talking over a year plus, maybe even 2 years. Can a lift actually go up without even hitting it? This is something that has been on my mind ever since I hit that 20 rep pull-up PR. Today I hit 22. Once again, I'm much heavier than the last time I was doing pull-ups, at least 5 kilos heavier, and my pull-ups have gone up. I've done lots and lots of back work in the last year, lots of rowing, no vertical pulling whatsoever, basically. Minimal, if any. In fact, I want to say I have not done pull-ups in a year. I come back the other day, 4 or 5 days ago, and I hit a 20 rep PR. With the wide grip pull-ups, the way I love to do them most. And it's puzzled me. I recall watching a video not long ago of a guy. I could be wrong. I don't know. He said that he's got the world record for pull-ups. I don't know what time frame or whatever. I know there's lots of guys who have done like 24-hour challenges or hour challenges or whatever. But this guy was a pull-up record holder of some sort, and he started talking about how he trains, and he doesn't look like a, bodybuilder type. He looks like a freaking runner. He looks like very thin, very slim, but obviously he's a pull-up bloody machine, and you can see all the muscles on him. He's all very, like in Serbian we call him žilav. He's žilav. Basically that translation is like he's wiry. He's like tendony. I don't know if you can... so the muscle that he has is very kind of like dense and ropey. It's not like fluidy, if you get what I mean. So he's žilav. And he talked about forearm muscles when it comes to the pull-up. And he says like your forearms are critical when you're doing these challenges. And he talked about like the brachioradialis for a little bit. And that kind of perked my interest. I was kind of watching the video, but not really watching the video. And then when he started talking about the brachioradialis, I was like, oh, okay, that kind of hits home, close to home, because of all the troubles that I have with the elbow and arm wrestling stuff. I've been training that muscle a lot. I've been training the opposite side of that muscle quite a lot, forearms, extensors, all that stuff. So I kind of, okay. And so then when I did that 20 rep pull-up thing, I was like, maybe it's not just the rows. Maybe I did a little bit of, I've done a lot of arm wrestling work as well. Maybe that has something to do with it. So it's not just the rows. But I'm basically searching for answers why this is. My deadlift has gone up in the last, month, 2 months, 3 months now, 20 kilos. That's huge. So my back has gotten stronger. But the interesting thing is it has translated to pull-ups. Now, I've heard and I've spoken to a lot of people who have said that their pull-up numbers didn't translate to their deadlift. Now, that is automatically a ladder system that forms in my head of what's a superior movement, what's an inferior movement. So if you do something and bloody 10 things improve as a result of you improving that thing, well, that thing is now carrying over to multiple different things. So it's a superior movement. So like deadlifts, the squats, the bench presses, like these are very, very superior movements, because you improve a bench press, you improve a lot of different things, man. Like you're improving your overhead press, your single arm press, your curl is probably going up. Like there's a lot of things that need to go right for you to add 10 kilos onto a bench press. That is not an easy feat at all. So like I'm thinking very, very kind of like widely of why this pull-up business is going really well with me. Another thing which I've done a lot of, and I think this is one of the biggest things as well, is I've done a lot of farmers carries. Farmers carries, man. Grab a dumbbell or 2 dumbbells and just take that thing for a walk. I'll do 100 steps, I'll do 80 steps, I'll do 50 steps, I'll do 20 steps, depends on the weight that I pick. But that has something to do with it. Now, it's very hard to quantify farmers carry, but that is one of the biggest things you can do, man. It is such a underrated movement, and it's like not even a movement, it's like a carry. Dan John. If you've never heard of this man, look up Dan John. He's an author, very well respected mind when it comes to this space. He swears by carries, man, and he's coached many people I think at the Olympic level as well, like he's coached many, many people. This is not just a guy that wrote some books. He's got field experience, and he swore and gives many examples in his textbooks, in his books that he's written about people simply started to do a bunch of carries, things go up. So maybe this is the carries just going up. My hands, the muscles in my hands that grip that dumbbell have improved. So maybe that has improved the pull-up. There's many things going on here. But how many movements can you think of that have improved for you without actually doing it? I don't think your squat goes up if you just do leg extensions or leg curls. I don't even think that the squat goes up if you just do leg press or just do hack squats. You must do it for it to go up. Now, all of this stuff can be accessory, but I'm talking about 18 months probably at this point of not doing pull-ups. I come back and I hit a PR at all. I've not done pull-ups. Now, there was a period where I done a bit of lat pull down. We're talking probably 8 months ago now, 7 months ago. I did maybe 2 weeks of lat pull down, but I struggled to think that has resulted in this. So interesting stuff. Appreciate you guys like always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.